Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to talk to you about our product Atlas and how it can help you in your AI ML journey. Institutions are sitting on a ton of valuable data, but that data resides in disparate systems. It is in different formats. Your old historical data might be in a legacy format, but your new current data might be in a different format. And not to mention, we have so many external sources available to us to give additional data, your social media platforms and such. Some of this data could also be unstructured. Scanned images, scanned documents, PDF, Word document, you name it. And it's very hard to synthesize all that information, analyze that data, and draw insights from it. It's like data is everywhere, but yet nowhere. Even with all of this data, we cannot identify a student who's about to drop out. Even though historically we know what the characteristics of a struggling student are. We cannot create successful fundraising campaigns that deliver the right message at the right time to the right audience. Why is this? Why are we starving for insights when we have so much data? Well, it's the size of the data, also the data format issues that I mentioned earlier. And on top of that, your data could be noisy. And it's very hard to find patterns that are generalized and repeatable. Those are the patterns that are good at predicting future, but not, it's very hard to find those patterns. Does this mean that having too much data is just garbage? And if we put garbage in, we're only going to get garbage out? Our answer is no. With Atlas, we can overcome all of these challenges. So how do we actually do it? How do we reduce noise? Well, it's the same way your noise canceling headphones cancels out the noise. It's the Fourier transform. Atlas can create solid statistical profiles of your time series data, do drift analysis on it, find spectral characteristics of your data, and really discover hidden features that we can use. So, Sai Gupta is going to show us a demo as to how Atlas works and how it can really identify fewer columns from many columns of data. Take it over.
Uh, Thanks, Amal, for that. Yeah, so this is the data which we take from the zoo. So you hear the sound from lion roaring, monkeys screechings, and people talking, and foot carts rolling. Total chaos, right? But somewhere in the noise, an opera song is performing. This is like our data, loud, confusing, and full of junk. Most people give up and say, junk in, junk out. So now imagine focusing on your ears. Slowly, you start to hear the singer's melody. That noise is still there, but you have found something meaningful inside it. That's the first step towards turning junk into insight. So every animal, lions, parrots, elephants, has its own sound. Just like that, every piece of information tells its own story. The key is not to silence the noise, but to understand how they all fit together. Like finding harmony in the zoo orchestra. And then finally, the chaos becomes music. The same zoo sounds, but now we can clearly hear the opera. That's what happens when we learn to listen differently. We don't just throw away the messy data, we find meaningful inside it. We're completely changing AI was saying that Jenkins Jenk out to Jenkins insights out. Uh, Here is a quick 10 seconds demo. So I take 2 terabytes of data with the 3.6 million records and 471 columns. So here my music is, I know whether it's gonna be stored and retained or not, but it's very hard for a human being to see what is the 471 columns means and what it was saying. So we process to Atlas and we come to know that this 10 columns are the music for this problem and we can use this to retain whether it's going to be student retained or not. Yeah, over to you, Amal.
Thank you, Sai Gupta. So what's next? Atlas can really create a data ontology layer for your institutions that's specific to your domain, that's specific to your institutional data. Ontology layer is nothing but the semantic foundation, and AI and ML models work better, they can reason better when you have a solid semantic foundation for your data. And on top of this ontology layer, we can create outcome-based agents. Outcome-based agents as a service is a recent phenomenon that's taking over the AI industry, and end-to-end and Atlas are really on forefront of that. We can create outcome-based agents to help us with student success. For example, I want to improve my student retention by 10%. That could be an outcome that an agent can help you achieve. These agents can also help you with complex resource optimization problems, faculty assignments, budget planning, and also difficult questions like which academic programs should I phase out, which academic programs should I sustain, which academic programs should be introduced. Atlas is really the core of many of our products that you are about to see. Our Prism, Polaris, Orion products, they all use Atlas as the framework. So really looking forward to those products and their overview with you guys.